Teen picked up by cop to stay warm after train delayed soon realises he's driving out of town. With all those cops, bad news about intolerable cops, we get a different picture about police officers. However, we all know there are some exceptionally good policemen out there. Kelly J. McCormick is one of them. This story is actually about Kori Malenfant. This woman was suffering from Chiari malformation, which is in essence an opening in the skull, and the opening results with brain going through the spinal canal. This malformation is treated with a surgery, and Kori went to New York just for that. With her parents beside her, Kori managed to endure the surgery successfully. On her way home from New York to Portland, Maine, Kori and her parents got stuck at the train station. It was just 4 days since her surgery. They missed the train from Boston to Maine since the train in New York was a bit late. It was in the night, it was winter, and it was freezing. Kori's parents decided to ask a nearby police officer to store their bags so they could find a warm place for themselves. But the policeman did something very kind instead. She posted the story on her Facebook account and she explains, "Because of the recent inclement weather and train cancellations, our Amtrak train trip back from the Presbyterian Hospital in New York was longer than expected, which caused us to arrive in Boston too late to get on the next train." She also adds, "Unfortunately, this train wasn't leaving the station for another 2.5 hours. The train station was very cold, with no place to leave our luggage and no option for comfortable seating or support for my neck." The parents' plan was to secure the bags, take a taxi and go to a warmer place. Kori says, "The officers quickly assured Mom that they would help us by contacting their captain to see what he could do. Shortly after, the Boston police captain came to us and asked us to follow him. Kori and her parents started talking to the captain, Kelly J. McCormick. Upon learning their problem, he said, 'Okay guys, follow me, we're taking a little ride.' Surprised and with no clue of what was actually going on, all three of them thought he was going to drive them to a warmer place. However, the captain started driving further north. Regarding this, Kori recalls, "Mum asked where we were going and he laughed and he said he was kidnapping us and that it was all perfectly legal. We soon realised he was driving us all the way to Portland, back to our car." She also adds, "He said there was no way he was going to allow me to sit in the cold so soon after surgery and that it was his pleasure to drive us." This amazed and shocked the family. The good-hearted man decided to take them to Portland, and that meant a lot to them. Upon long talks, the family learnt that the captain was one of the main commanders in charge during the Boston Marathon bombing. Boston Police Superintendent-in-Chief William Gross wasn't surprised by the officer's kindness. He says, "That's not a one-time thing with Captain McCormick. He's always giving. He's a very free-spirited and giving individual. He has a great soul. The mayors allowed us to put a captain in each of our 11 districts that do get it, that do go above and beyond." At the end of the day, Kori has only kind words for the captain. She says he is a humble, inspiring and kind man. And she adds, "Thank you, Captain Kelly McCormick. May God richly bless and protect you as you have blessed and protected so many others." What a great man and such a good story. Share this with friends and let them know all about the good-mannered police officer. What do you think?